I have something here to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, the last will and testament of one Herbert Quartermaine.
Are you
Maybe you care to pass the
Are
ring?
you serious? We have seen the will.
You've seen a will. This is the last will.
What is he talking about?
Let me see it first.
You'll all get to see it in due time. Maybe, though, you'd like to know what's in it. Or should I say, who is in it? Unfortunately, the majority of you are not. But, fortunately, one of you is.
Who? What?
Oh, come on, Robert.
Yes,
Stop playing
please.
cat and mouse with us, will you?
Right. The winner is Autumn Clayton,
Me?
who is the sole beneficiary to the bulk of Herbert Quartermaine's estate. Your cousin and your father's.
Give me
That can't be. There's got to be some kind of mistake.
You! I always knew you killed him.
She's a murderess. Somebody should call the police.
No, it's not true. I didn't kill him.
You're a liar.
Don't listen to her. We've told you all along she killed him.
Look, you don't understand. It won't be long now before you all know the truth.
We'd like it all now. I mean, no more half-truths, no more lies. Everything. Now.
All right. The truth is, Herbert isn't dead.
Oh,
yes,
that's
now she'll
preposterous.
plead insanity.
What are you handing us now?
Let her finish, Alan.
I'm telling you the truth. The truth is he's alive. He's upstairs.
She's stalling. I'm going to call the police. That's right.
No, wait. I'll prove it to you. Why don't you just follow me?
I certainly will. I've never heard
We're
of
doing this. Come on, Camilla. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Save your energy.
But they're all going up.
She's bluffing. That innocent little face. Trying to get Herbert's money all the while driving us to the poorhouse.
Oh, I can't believe it. She's such a dear little
I'll
thing.
tell it again. It's a bluff.
How could you be so positive?
For Pete's sakes, Lila, this is our house. We live here. If Herbert were here, we'd know it, wouldn't we?
This is my father's room, Mr. Scorpio. I really can't stand being here again.
Mr. Scorpio, this is very upsetting for my husband.
Well, I'm sure Miss Clayton realizes that. So, what's to tell us, or else isn't it a stalling tactic?
There's nothing more to tell. I'm going to show you something.
Lord.
Herbert, I can't... Bertie! Bertie!
Dead. Alan!
No.
Get her out of here. Call an ambulance, Scorpio. That's father. Betsy, he was cremated. He can't be here.
Done to him!
Oh, no, I can't run.
Well, if he wasn't dead before, you certainly killed him now, you murderess!
I'm sure this has been a terrible shock to you, but I would like you all to stay put until the authorities have finished their work. Well, how long is that going to take?
All right, we're going to be moving the body out now.
Your people are doing it?
Yeah, Chief Lewis is on his way over here, but we've almost completed our investigations here on the premises.
Great.
Again, how many times do you have to do that? This is my house.
Yes, but unfortunately there's been a murder in it.
Well, maybe so, but I have my rights. And if you think my family had anything to do with this, I'm going to call my lawyer. And when that's over with, I'm going to sue the Port Charles Police Department.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Mr. Quartermaine. We put more personnel, more overtime in on this case. We spend more of the taxpayers' money.
Just say he's upset.
That makes two of us. Now, what's going on around here? Secret rooms? Yes, I want that report. Fast.
As soon as I have it, you have it.
Let me just explain. Have you read the will?
The will?
The one that Robert found. I'm sure you
No, Scorpio hasn't told me
Chief
anything.
Lewis, thank God you're here. I want you to arrest that murderess. She is upstairs, and this is all the proof you're going to need.
What is this?
The will. Miss Clayton is the...
Oh, wait, hold it. Where's Scorpio? I want to talk to him.
He's upstairs.
May I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
No,
Oh,
nothing.
thank you. I'm too upset.
Look at that. His own father dead for the second time and still not a tear.
Edward, come on, he'll hear you.
Well, let him. It was the same way the first time Herbert died.
Father, please.
Alan, what are you going to do when I die?
What?
I say, what are you going to do when I die? Count the millions?
What millions? At least Herbert had them.
Yeah, he had them. He got them dishonestly.
Will you stop speaking so irreverently of the dead?
I'm not going to spend any time wasting tears over him. He may be dead, but I'm going to take the old coot to court. He's not going to cheat me out of my inheritance by dying.
I heard that, Edward.
Sorry.
Sorry, you're not sorry. You haven't even shed a tear.
You don't know how it hurts.
Yes, I do. Inherited is the feeling.
Mm-hmm. That makes two of us.
Oh, if you think that's going to touch me, you're very mistaken.
I doubt that anything touches you, Quentin.
Family. Huh.
In name only.
Well, next, I suppose you're going to suggest that we all gather forces and try to recoup the money that we lost? I know what you're thinking, Edward.
Quentin, I hate to tell you what I'm thinking.
Hey.
Oh, don't get upset. We've got to remember there's still hope.
There is?
Yes.
Legally, yes.
Oh, really? Well, I think all of us would like to hear what that is. Well, tell him, darling.
You see, I checked into it the first time that my father died. Naturally, I had my lawyers look into state law regarding inheritance, and for the first time, it seems to me, the law is on the victim's side.
How so?
A convicted murderer cannot inherit a victim's money.
Sounds like Quentin's done his homework.
Certainly. I started doing it when I thought you two were suspects.
Well, I hate to admit it, but this is the first time since I've known you that I'm impressed.
Well, there's no way in hell I was going to let you abscond with the money that belongs to me, and I certainly wasn't going to let Autumn get away with it now.
Excuse me, let me get this straight. If Autumn is guilty...
Monica, it's easier to understand the other way around. If she's innocent, we're destitute. If she's guilty, we're rich.
Let's pray she's guilty as hell.
Somebody was going to pull a stunt like this.
Like what?
Like producing a new will out of thin air.
Blame Herbert.
I don't think so.
Oh, really? Do you know something that the rest of us don't?
I know that new will's a fake.
I think you better prove it.
Don't think I'm not going to try.
Oh, Alan, come on. Do you really think that Autumn would fake Herbert's will and forge his signature?
Maybe. Maybe she got a boyfriend to do it.
Who?
Scorpio.
Oh, no.
Oh, I wouldn't put it past him.
Why on earth would Robert Scorpio want to fake Herbert's will?
Are you serious? Have you seen the way he looks at Autumn lately? I mean, the drool is literally running down his chin.
My heavens, you sound very jealous.
I am. Autumn's money. I mean, a large chunk of that is mine. Here she is rolling in the green stuff, and I'm facing financial ruin.
Oh, it isn't that bad.
It's worse. What happens if I can't pay the money back to HTI? Not only am I going to go bankrupt, I'm going to go to jail.
We better stop talking and do
Well,
something.
isn't there something we can do to speed up Autumn's prosecution?
The preliminary hearing is going to be in a day or two.
Good, the sooner the better. You don't think there's some way she can slip through some legal loophole?
There isn't anything we could do to prevent that anyway.
Well, we've got to anticipate every possibility.
Somebody could confess to the murder.
Why on earth would anybody do that? Autumn's the killer.
You know, it's possible that the court could find there just isn't enough evidence to convict her.
How much proof do they need?
Well, the courts are notoriously soft on crime, Betsy.
Just saying there are a lot of potential outs for Autumn.
We just can't allow one.
Well, Alan and I can hardly guarantee that she won't get off. All we can do is hope.
And that's it. Because with Robert Scorpio, in the case the truth will come out, he'll find whoever killed Herbert, no matter who it is.
Even if it turns out to be your father-in-law, or your husband,
Or your husband. Or you.
I think we can get rid of those ashes now, don't you?
I'll speak to Jennings.
I didn't like it when there was a relative in there, but now it's a total stranger. I think we can pack him off to his own relatives.
Well,
Oh, still here, huh?
Edward, we thought that since we are working together, we could try to be together.
With $50 million at stake, I'll go along with that.
where's Monica?
She's taking care of some business. Why?
Well, we were very disturbed by what Monica said last night about Robert Scorpio helping Autumn.
Well, she's behind bars, and no way can help her now.
It's not quite true, Father.
How's that?
Because she's not convicted yet.
Well, haven't you read the morning paper?
Edward, the point that Betsy is trying to make is that this fellow Scorpio might find something that could help set Autumn free. And if she's set free, then we, all of us, are going to be out a great fortune.
What do you think, Alan?
Thank you for asking. Quentin and Betsy have a point.
Oh.
Is that all the thinking I'm going to get?
Listen, what Quentin and I were talking about was that we should all get together and hire a private investigator to dig up whatever the other evidence there might be against Autumn.
Well, a good private investigator can be very expensive.
Edward, don't be chintzy at a moment like this.
Right.
Do we know yet who's going to defend Autumn?
Jake,
I thought he only defended underdogs.
Well, I think that Autumn qualifies. She's not exactly on the top of the heap right now.
She has no income, and soon, let's hope, she'll be penniless.
Well, I suppose that's underdog enough for Jake.
Is he a good lawyer?
Very good.
And Scorpio is a good investigator.
You answer that, Alan. Every time I have to say anything good about him, I choke up.
He's the best.
We all know that a good lawyer and a good investigator could get the devil himself off if he were on trial.
Or come up with some little technicality which might set Autumn free? Herbert's killer?
It's clear to me now that Herbert wasn't of sound mind when he rewrote his will, leaving everything to her.
Edward, we all agree with you, but you won't have to prove it if she's convicted.
And I'm hoping the district attorney can nail her.
But to be on the safe side, we really should have somebody working for us just to help the district attorney nail her.
Robert Scorpio worries me.
He worries us, too.